While She Sleeps might be one of the best kept secrets from Sheffield that the US is finally learning about. It was after the band's 2017 album You Are We that made several big outlet year-end best-of lists that the US finally started paying attention. So what is While She Sleeps' attempt at stepping things up and putting something strong right in everyone's face? For those unaware, While She Sleeps is a metalcore band who over the past few years have dabbled in other styles to complement their strengths while not straying too far from their established sound. The band relies on both the melodic and hardcore side of metal in equal amounts. It's a mostly heavy sound that still carries the melodic style throughout. In the States, I feel like While She Sleeps has just been below the boiling point of finally getting attention in a bigger audience, much like Architects. It was at the end of the last year that Holy Hell came out though that Architects finally boiled over and people started catching on to what they were capable of. Going into So What, I'm hoping for the same result. Guitarist Matt Wells said that no one is breathing down our necks about the record we're making or the singles we're putting out. To me, that is a promising sign of something more personal and less restricted. We've heard bands scream and cry about how much labels can force artists to sway their sound into something that the label wants, and then fail miserably, so it's refreshing to hear that While She Sleeps isn't being held at gunpoint to make a specific set of songs. There were 3 singles released before the full album: the opening track Antisocial, Haunt Me, and The Guilty Party. It's the first single, Antisocial, that is not only the highlight of this album, but is the heart of the sound. While She Sleeps sounds like they are making music to get everyone riled up at a live show, and that comes out in a good way through this track. You hear the pulse of the bass and drums. There is a good build in the verse leading to the chorus, almost in a step-by-step format, and the connecting sequences add a little extra depth. It's not so much a sing-along as it is a song to hear with strobe lights playing and everyone just starts jumping around at a concert venue. It works perfectly that way. The song Elephant, another favorite of mine from So What, also has those qualities. It's hard not to get sucked into the rhythm, which makes it impossible to sit still while listening. Haunt Me, one of the singles and the track that precedes Elephant, also has that vibe, and I really think that's what While She Sleeps does best with. It's the energetic style that makes you want to hear more. That style isn't in every song, as there are tracks that throw much more of that hardcore shout at you like Back of My Mind and the title track. These songs are fine, but when you put them next to tracks like Inspire, they feel like 2 different sides of the coin. It has all the same identity, but you will eventually call heads or tails or one or the other, and in the case of this, it's the melody side that shines a bit more. I think the reason So What has grown on me after several listens is because there are standout tracks that really hook you. There are, however, songs that really sound similar to others. It's to the point that if you listen straight through the album, you'll get a bit lost at what track you're on, as some of it blends into each other. The music is by no means bad, but you get more of the same flavor than you might expect. I want to point out that the melodic side of everything is strong, and the rhythm section of While She Sleeps is what really brings So What up a notch. The low-end percussion add that extra flair in a few songs that would not stand out in any special way without them. This is an album with highlights that you'll be going back to, and definitely an album of future concert staples.
To the west, economy before acceptance of earth, over intelligence, we all could be accepted in hell. If we're going
The songs Antisocial and Elephant, along with the great rhythm section throughout the runtime, are what takes So What from something okay to something good. There is a strong concert vibe that really is going to rile people up at the live shows, as While She Sleeps tours all over this year. Overall, So What extends the reach of While She Sleeps slightly further than what they have made previously. It's the type of music to hype up a crowd and start off a good show in concert venues, and While She Sleeps brings enough volume to make sure you won't be caught sleeping.